it's my 4th day in a row, 4th day streaming ever. Still don't know what I'm doing, but this time I'm actually going to post this video onto my page as well. It was suggested by a friend that I do that. So we're going to do that. And I'm going to be building this one, the Jurassic World T-Rex skull, which I didn't actually realize was a retired set because they still do have the Triceratops skull out at the moment. So I have that one too, and I will rebuild it, but I'm going to do this one. I thought I would be very organized, and because all of these are going to be rebuilds, but I have put them into little Ziploc bags to try and recreate the magic of opening the bags and having the right pieces that you need right in front of you. So I've done that to be organized and to minimize the noise of like having to dig through the containers to try and find the right pieces, because that was a little bit annoying. And I'm on a little bit earlier than usual because it is a nice quiet Saturday morning. So I thought I would just try this time and see what happens. Not that I'm really expecting many people to be watching or anything like that. But yeah, it's a nice quiet Saturday morning, so I thought I would probably just building this one on this stream for today. And because tomorrow is a Sunday, I am thinking of doing like a longer stream time tomorrow. Maybe even like a 6-hour stream tomorrow. I haven't done one that long just yet. The kind of maximum amount of time that I've done a stream so far is like 2 hours 30, 2 hours 35, I think is my record one, which is not much compared to what other streamers pull off, but hey, it's only my 4th one. Something super exciting too. I don't think the browser has refreshed properly on my follower goal because it still says 11 out of 15. But overnight, I'm pretty sure I now have 15 followers, which is so exciting. And if you can hear that little scratchy tappy noise, my 2 dogs are about to start doing some crazy weird playing sounds. So I'm sorry about that. I might have to take them out of the room if they get too rowdy. They make some strangely demonic goblin noises when they're playing sometimes. It's starting to get a little weird, but we'll see how they go. And I'll chase them out of the room if they're too disruptive. So I should have mentioned before as well how many steps are in this build. It looks like there are 227 total in here. So not too difficult. You boys are being very loud. Don't be loud out there. Crazy little brothers. And I almost forgot about this piece, and then we have to turn this bad boy over. Let me try and put it a little bit more central so you can actually see what I'm working on. It's going to be the little base plate, I believe. That will mount our fossil display on one side, and we'll have a little fossilized footprint. Oh, sorry, not the fossil display. We'll mount the bones and stuff on one. The bones and the teeth. It is a very cool build. And I would love to get my hands on that gigantic, the full T-Rex, not just the skull, because that one looks epic. But in Australian dollars, I think that one is like $400. So it's slightly out of my price range at the moment for a set, but might get there one day. Hopefully it doesn't retire before I get the funds together to build that one, because it's just so awesome. I really should have gotten a drink to set up next to me here, because when I just start yapping to myself for so long, my mouth gets really dry. I should have brought a coffee as well. It's Saturday morning. Why do I do this to myself? Gonna need a coffee to refuel, to keep going. Oh, and you know what else? So I pulled apart this set last night and I put it in bags. And about halfway through, I did realize that I had stuffed up on my pieces. And I was meant to get just this small piece, and I've ended up with a double one here when I need two of the smaller ones. So that means I'm going to need to dig through these bags. I think I know where I made the mistake. And I think I made the mistake in bag 3. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of digging and search for the correct bit that I need. And substitute it. The problematic rebuilding. Lucky it was a very easy find. There's not too many black pieces in this set, so as long as I haven't stuffed up with any of the tan colors, because this set is like lots of tan, lots of grey, and the right piece is going to be much harder to find if I have stuffed up one of those. But that's okay, I'm back on track now. And this is step 9 of just building the bottom. It's quite particular with where we're putting these ones. Like I have already accidentally put this a little bit too inward. I need to take it off so I can put it on the outskirts. Anyways, I'll try and talk about something a bit more exciting too. Because I am building a Lego Jurassic World set, I want to discuss the Jurassic movies. Jurassic Park is better than Jurassic World. I'm sure everybody agrees with me on that. Jurassic Park is just such a classic movie. To be honest though, I have really only watched the first Jurassic Park. Number 2, is the number 2 that's called The Lost World, or was that number 3? Either way, I haven't really seen those ones. But I have seen the original Jurassic Park many, many times. Oh, we flip over to continue on the front of this build. But yeah, Jurassic Park, great movie. I do like Jurassic World as well, but I wouldn't class it as classic as Jurassic Park. Alrighty, we need a brown piece, pop it across here, lock everything in. Oh, this was so dusty last night as well, so I did give it a little bit of a clean. I didn't do the best job because I was getting impatient. I just wanted to tear it all down and get it done. I actually started tearing apart 3 separate Lego pieces last night to rebuild. So I got this one done and bagged nicely. I've got the plum blossom. Oh my goodness. The puppies won't stop playing. Sorry, so I've got the plum blossom broken down and ready to rebuild as well. I started tearing apart the Marvel Rocket Raccoon character. And he's got a little baby Groot. Super cute, tiny little minifig baby Groot with him. So that's going to be a fun one to build. And what's the other one? Oh, Tuxedo Cat. Tuxedo Cat is huge. I didn't realize how many pieces were involved in that one. I mean, it's got nothing on those other large sets like the Hogwarts Castle. That's the Hogwarts Castle and Grounds is the largest set that I have built so far. And yes, the dogs are making goblin demon noises as we speak. Look at this tiny, cute little piece. My camera is not the best quality for getting small details, but it's a little piece of amber with a mosquito inside. These cute little Easter eggs are absolutely awesome. It gives you a reason to build these little sets when you get to find something cool. And I have placed this wrong. Need that facing this way. I'm just sad that the little amber brick ends up being hidden behind the actual display. I would rather it be front and center so you could see it, but that's okay. Now we're going to assemble this pole here, which is what our skully head is going to be sitting on. Still goblin noises happening behind me too. Hopefully it's not too loud because this microphone, it actually does pretty well picking up the crazy sounds going on around us. Okay, we're putting some plugs into the first little black pole. It's going to stabilize. And then we can put this together. Scoop and Dash. They're having a lot of fun. They always get the morning zoomies when they have just had their breakfast, which is what has happened. So now they're loving life. They have a lot of energy to frolic and play and make a lot of noise behind me, so they're two dash hounds. I don't know if I've said that before. So Scooby, he is black and tan. And how old would he be now? He'd be like 4 years old now, I'm pretty sure. No, he might be 5 years old actually. And my brown and tan and white is named Dash. He is younger. He is 3 now, I think. I really should know my dog's ages better off the top of my head. But he acts like a puppy still. Whereas Scooby, the older one, he acts like a grumpy old man. But it's good because they play and they help each other burn off their energy because dash hounds have a whole lot of energy. They are crazy, crazy dogs. My boy Dash always has his little toy ball in his mouth, like all the time. You can't pry it out of his mouth. He's obsessed with his ball. But Scooby doesn't play so much. He's not a playful dog unless he's in the mood to terrorize Dash. So when they do play, it's great because Scooby doesn't always feel down to mess around. This bag 1 is nearly done. This one's turning out to be a pretty quick progress on the build. Yeah, so step 20, just popping on some brown pieces for like the little, this bottom of the stand where the skull's gonna go. And we are just using some little grey pieces. Oh, have I stuffed it again? No, okay. You know what? I think I did misplace. Lurking, but hope the stream's going well. Thank you, Spooky. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate that. I hope you're having a good Saturday morning, if you're in Australia, or yeah. What's the rest of the world? Friday night? Wherever you are, guys, I hope you're having a good time. Alright, getting super close to being done with bag number 1, as I said. Oh, have I stuffed something else up? Yes, I have. Okay, so I'm going to need to dig through some bags again. Because, oh, it's tripping me up, right? I don't know how to explain this, but it is kind of the opposite of what we want. So I'm going to need to have a dig through the other bags and find one that is similar to this, but like alternate universe version. The alternate reality version, because it's just not quite right. The best part though is that it is a grey piece. And there are not too many grey pieces. Most of them are in this bag here. So it's probably not going to take me long to dig through and find. And the dogs have relocated their playtime to out there in the living room. But you'll probably still be able to hear them. because they will, yeah, like I said, they're going to make some really loud and freaky goblin sounds. Okay, that's still not the piece that I want. Let me see. Very tricky how they do this. I was saying on my stream yesterday that I always get confused. The little pieces with the slanted edge, and they have like the mirror flipped version of them. I always tend to get confused about which way to put them. I'll read the instructions several times and I'll try to look at it from the right point of view. But I still find myself putting the wrong piece on and then realizing later. And I'm like, why isn't this symmetrical to the other side? Oh yeah, I've put the wrong bloody piece on. That would be why. So I'm going to set all of these pieces aside anyway, just in case I have made more than one mistake. So I can easily find the right one if that's what I need to do. Alright, while I try and look, I want to try and bring the topic of conversation back to movies and stuff. So, on that note too, I'm only buying Lego sets, like pre-made Lego sets that come with instructions. I'm not the creative type to like freestyle and create my own thing with Lego. So the sets that I do buy end up being from like pop culture, movies and stuff that I'm really interested in. Oh, I found the right piece. Okay, I'll put bag number 2 just down there out of the way for now, but I'll keep these pieces just in case I've stuffed up again. So yeah, the current pieces that I have, I've got 2 of these Jurassic themed skulls. I've got probably 7 or 8 Harry Potter themed sets. So on my first stream a couple of days ago, I built the Expecto Patronum set, which is like the, I built the wolf variant because I already had the stag variant built and like on display for a couple of years before that. What do you know? I have stuffed it again and I haven't given myself a piece that I need. But yes, so what was I saying? I've got Jurassic stuff, Harry Potter stuff. I've got a few Disney like animated things. I just built Stitch yesterday on the stream. He's super cute. I don't know if you can see, but down there on the shelf, I have put a couple of the things that I have done already. And yes, I did accidentally just say come, so that's not good. And then what else? Lego ideas. So I think I only have the tuxedo cat out of the Lego ideas. And then I've got a few of the botanical sets as well, which I am super keen to rebuild too, because I have kept the botanical sets up and haven't ever touched them for a rebuild. So I'd be keen to do that. And with my roses, I do have a couple of different vases that I could use to display them. So I might change what vase they're in, make it seem like I've got a brand new set. So I am missing a grey piece that I haven't easily found in step 2. And I don't think we're in step 3, so maybe I should just open my eyes a bit better and see if it is in front of me in bag 2. Or I could just come back to it because this piece isn't actually crucial to the build, it's just going on the side. So I might do that. And then when I do find it, oh, I'm so stupid. It says 2 pieces because I've already put one on there and I'm holding the other one. What is wrong with me? This is what happens when I'm just yapping, chatting, and then I lose my train of thought, and then I've just spent the last 10 minutes looking for a piece that's already on the fucking thing. That's fine. Don't need to be stressed about it. We're having fun. Lego's fun. Anyways, minor setback. That's fine. We have time. I'm just finishing up now. We're on step 24. And these are all just kind of cosmetic things too, I think, because the main event is going to go up here. So this is all just decorative purposes. Which means I shouldn't be missing any pieces, but if I happen to be missing any pieces, it's not such a big deal. Oh, I love putting on a different color too. Like, there has been a lot of browns and greys, and throughout this whole set there's tans and like all those kind of beigey colors, but then when you get a pop of something exciting like these greens, it just makes it so cool. And either I have missed why do I have 3 spare pieces right here? Either I have misread the instructions and missed where I should be putting these things, or I've just bagged up extra stuff that was unnecessary, like the tool I am. Because I got bloody distracted and I missed a step. Did I? No, I've done that. Oh, it's so confusing to backtrack because, yeah, I definitely missed this step. What am I doing? Okay, so I've put the greenery on before I've even put on these little pieces, so that's cool. Absolutely scatterbrained, hey. That makes more sense now. We don't have any spare pieces in front of us. Okay, we can safely move on now to bag number 2, which I have already taken these pieces out of bag number 2 as well. But where can I put you so that it looks nice? Hopefully I will be able to finish this whole build here. I do have somewhere to be after this, so I can't be on for too long, and if I don't get to finishing it, then I will have to stop it a little bit early, but that is fine. Honestly, the rest of the world here probably, like in Australia, Australia's not the world, it's the world to me because I live here, but like, yeah, no one sane has woken up just yet because it is a Saturday morning, so everyone's sleeping in, and it's only 7:20 in the morning here, so I don't expect any normal sane person in Australia to be awake right now. But yeah, I just thought I would do this to start my day, and then I'm gonna go out with a friend and do some shopping, probably get some food because that's what we do. And then tomorrow, I don't really have any plans tomorrow. Oh, and tonight I'm going to go see that new movie with Zendaya, Robert Pattinson. What's it called? The Drama? So I'm going to see that tonight. And then if it's great, I will be raving about it tomorrow. So hopefully it is. You can't really go wrong with that casting. I feel like Zendaya is in everything at the moment for a reason. And Robert Pattinson, he's obviously been around for a little while now, but everyone loves Robert Pattinson, I hope. The dogs have stopped their gremlin playing noises now, and one of them is in the room. Scooby's in the room at the moment, checking everything out. And where am I putting this then? Sometimes I found the Lego instructions are like, spot the difference between this picture and your current build, because like if there's no highlight around what we're actually up to. But if I pay attention, I should be able to smash this out pretty quickly. Dogs playing again behind me. I I wish I had a better camera so I could pick it up and show you. But my webcam situation at the moment is just on a little like clippy, grabby bit on my windowsill. So I don't want to take that off now, otherwise I'll have to spend 30 business days trying to put it back where I like it. Like this. Okay, now step number 37, and we are getting very close. We've got the outline here of what's going to be our T-Rex little fossilized footprint. So keen to see that come to life in 3D. This, I really like the display of this set more than the Triceratops one, because the Triceratops skull has just like a little display case of like little dig related things. I will do it on a stream one time, but I do like this T-Rex skull more because it has the footprint fossilized. I feel like that's cooler than the dig site items, but that's just my opinion, and my opinion can be wrong. I'm looking for another one of these, and I know for a fact that I haven't already put it on the build. It's lurking somewhere in the pieces on the table, but I cannot see where. But I think for now I will add it and try not to forget that it's already on, just so I can get some pieces out of the way. Feel more satisfied. Oh, okay, I found it. Okay, need 2 single little 1x1s. Is that what these tiny little studs are called? Is it just called a stud piece? I'm not sure. 1x1? I don't know. These bad boys going along the side help to reinforce this thing together. Like I was saying before, I don't know how much I elaborated on this, but I did check my notifications, and I do think I have reached the follower goal of 15, which is so exciting because I've only done this thing for 3 days and I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know if anyone was even going to watch, let alone follow. So that is super exciting for me. And I can't wait to see if other people want to join and watch too. And look, I don't really care if this channel like grows or not, because I'm going to be here doing this thing anyway, because this is what I love to do. I'm going to be rebuilding these things in my own time anyway, so if I get a chance to just yap about nothing, or if people join me for a chat, then that's great too. I might as well do that rather than sitting in a room being quiet by myself building the same thing. Why not? Okay, I found this. So now we flip him over and we are going to reinforce all the back pieces together. That's the back, that's the front. So far you can see the vision, you know what's going on. We've got 5 extra little pieces just to hold the plates together. So when I was doing my Lego Stitch build yesterday, I was talking about how the animated Lilo and Stitch movie, awesome, classic, amazing, can't fault it if I'm being honest. And then you compare it to the live action Stitch movie, where Lilo, the little actress who played Lilo, did a great job, I think, but Stitch, live action Stitch, he looked a little bit fucked. He looked I think, I wonder if they did the same thing that they did with live action Sonic, and he was like extra fucked, and then they complained that he was nightmare fuel, so they changed the design. Because that first live action Sonic Yuck. I don't think anyone would have watched that movie if they hadn't have slightly changed how he looks. Oh, okay, this is where, lucky I have stored these pieces because now I know for sure this is the exact style of piece that we need to go along the sides of the display here. Oh, I'm actually needed to turn this piece around too. Sometimes I'm looking at the instructions, but I'm just kind of skipping ahead and assuming I know where they're going to be put. And that's when I put things in the wrong place. So I'm trying not to do that. We need to think before we place our pieces. That's why there are instructions right here in front of me. Just adding some little details, which I believe is going to start the shape of our fossilized print. Yeah, sometimes I see the symbol for like flip over. Oh, my dogs are now trying to steal Ziploc bags out of the little box that I have next to me here. As long as no one tries to eat the plastic, we good, and just stop making noise, okay? Thank you. Alrighty, assembling. Oh, this is the thing too. Let's concentrate because we've got the same pieces but two slightly different lengths. So I just need to make sure I'm putting things where they should be and not just jumping ahead and assuming, like I said I do all the time. It's a ×2 as well. So I'm just going to save a little bit of time and do the instructions. Hey. Okay, do the instructions all together like this. And then we are putting that along the sides up here to, again, help shape our little fossilized print. It's really coming together now, isn't it? Starting to get the 3D effect. And if you go there, okay, down here. Okay, I am up to step 50 now. And how long has it been? It's been just over half an hour to get to step 50. If I didn't have the hiccups of earlier, not bagging the correct piece that I should, I think I would have been further ahead than this now. Maybe I can get to the point where I'm doing like a speed run, kind of quickly like challenge myself. How fast can I build this thing without getting distracted? Honestly, I'd probably have to make a video where I am not talking if I was to do a speed run thing, and I'd need to double check my bags before starting the live stream so that I didn't get all fucked up on doing the wrong thing. Things to consider, you know, because I would love to time myself. Maybe I'll do it for a brand new set so I know that absolutely nothing can go wrong. Because I have got my eyes on it. I saw that some of the Amazon, like the Amazon Lego store has a couple of groovy deals going on at the moment. So it's very tempting. It makes me want to buy something new. And then when I do have something new to build fresh, that would be good. That would make it, yeah, I'd do like a little speed running video. I mean, the chances for error would increase too because you don't know what to expect. I do find that I take my time when it comes to the really technical, like engineering type pieces. I don't know how to technically describe what I'm talking about, but when you have like movement on your piece and you have to put the gears in the right places and make sure they're facing the right angle to click it into the next bit, that is what trips me up in new builds. I got a little bit confused with the Fawkes Dumbledore's Phoenix from the Harry Potter set, because you had to angle the wings, like the gears in the wings, a certain way before you put the next piece on. Otherwise the wings just turn out all funky like that. So yes, I did make a mistake, and yes, it did set me back quite a bit, but nah, a speed run Lego build sounds like a great idea. But like I said, there would be no chat discussion because I would be too locked in on what I'm doing. No time for chatting, no time for mistakes, which is trying to do it as quick as possible. And that's not what Lego building is about. We're here to chill, right? I might have to mute my mic in just a sec because the dogs have extra crazy zoomies right now. And they do tend to take it too far and start their really high-pitched, annoying barking sounds. And I don't want to subject people to that if they don't have to be. They're doing a bit of like a Tokyo Drift scenario. I can hear their little feet skidding around on the floor and catching sick drifts along the way. They're nuts. Sneezing in each other's mouths too, that's always nice. At the moment I'm on step 57 and I'm doing one of those like two times events. Oh, something else I can talk about, right? Something else that's super cool when it comes to the theme of Jurassic and Lego is the video games. The Lego Jurassic Park / Jurassic World collection. That is so much fun. I have actually completed that game to 100% achievements, which I am very proud of. Concentrating for 1 sec so that I don't put this in the wrong place. But yes, I absolutely love the Lego video games. What have I done wrong? I jumped the gun and I put the little quarter circle thing wrong. Did I do it right? Yes, I did it right. Okay. Yeah, right. So back to the discussion of the video games. I really love achievement hunting on those because it's just so satisfying. It does take a long time to... Well, you play the levels for the story, and then depending on what game you have, you'll have to replay the levels again and find all of the collectibles, all of the characters in peril and things like that. Honestly, I use a YouTube guide because I can't be bothered taking all of the time to find the things myself. So I use Happy Thumbs Gaming on YouTube to look up the guides for each level, each chapter, and tell me what I need to do next in order to unlock everything. And then if it's the type of game that has like the free roam, free world kind of activities too, that just takes it to a whole other level. Because some of these games, like I have completed with the free world, free roam kind of situation. Lego Incredibles, Lego Jurassic, DC Supervillains, Harry Potter. There's so much to do in those worlds, and I think the more these games evolve and adapt, for example, like the new Skywalker saga, the more things they put in there to do. So very soon it's going to take so much longer to complete those games to 100%. But I'm not complaining because I do love spending time playing the Lego video games. But when you're an achievement hunter, oh my gosh, takes time. Alright, sick. So I have the fossilized footprint here, ready, assembled correctly. Yes, perfectly symmetrical, both sides. And this one is going in front of our, on the base piece with the tiny little hidden amber down there. So this one gets clicked onto the front. If I stuff this up and crack everything, I'm going to be very upset. Hello, moles! I started a little earlier today than I have on the other days. But welcome. 7:38 in the morning here, and I'm doing the Dino Fossils T-Rex skull. You've got a suggestion, please tell me. Please let me know. Yeah, it's early. And it's Saturday morning too, so like no one in their right mind is awake here in Australia at this time. Building Lego, no less. But please do let me know your suggestion. I do have my setting on, and I'm going to be posting this video onto my page afterwards because my friend told me that I should do that. So, you know, we're slowly learning and adapting. Since my Twitch profile is black and white, you didn't know I was streaming because it didn't turn into a color image. That's so interesting and something that I had no idea about. So thank you for telling me. Yeah, looks like I'll have to change that. Thank you, I really had no idea. Honestly, I don't always watch like Twitch streams myself. It's usually when my husband puts them on so that we can watch like a mutual game together. So the only times I have been watching like Twitch streams lately are from my phone, and I am just looking at who is live on the Lego and brick building page right now. So I haven't run into that problem before. Just a suggestion. Great suggestion, and I'm going to take it on board because I need all the suggestions I can get right now to try and make this experience as good as possible for everyone. Just to catch you up as well, I am on step 68. This is going to be a pretty short one today because I have places to be, people to see after this. But there's 227 steps in total for this build today. And I also was saying just earlier too, I didn't realize that this set is technically retired because I still see the Triceratops like available in store to buy, and I assumed the T-Rex would be more popular than Triceratops, but maybe not. A social life. Yeah, I know. I don't often have a social life. I have like 2 friends. But we do tend to go out most weekends. Not to do anything crazy. Like, don't think that I have like a crazy party social life. We're just going to go shopping and eat food. Technically retired. Well, it is a dinosaur. You are so right. The dinos deserve their rest after everything they've been through. I was just talking about earlier how dumb I am as well. So I pulled this set apart last night, and I knew as I was doing it that I was not putting the correct pieces in the correct bags, but for some reason was too lazy to like actually focus. So I can already see right now I am missing one of these pieces from this bag. So we go digging. I can see it, it's in bag number 5 for some silly reason when that's not the bag I'm up to. This is what I needed. It's happened to you as well. Like, do you catch on though that you are doing it wrong and you just continue to do it wrong because you're too lazy to change? Or is it a genuine surprise you did not know that you made a mistake at the time? Because I should know better. This one is coming along quite well though. We're up to step 72 already, and I've only been building for nearly 45 minutes with a few misplaced pieces along the way causing troubles. But I think I will get this done before I go have my social life. You didn't know you made the mistake at the time, but you knew the part should be in one of the bags. Yeah, okay, so it was your fault. It's an attention problem, perhaps. Or I was saying before too, I don't know if you're logged on yet, but sometimes I just assume that I know, like, when I'm doing the build, I assume I know what's going to come next. So I'll put the piece on, ready in anticipation, and then not check the instructions. And then what do you know? I have done something wrong. Shouldn't have assumed. Okay. Yes, I have done it again where I have assumed that this little arched little curvy piece was the right one, but it's got the studs in the bottom and I need it to be blank bottoms. When you disassemble, you go backwards from the instructions, so it's usually between the first and last steps. Yes. Smart. I was going forward from the instructions, but yeah, evidently it hasn't helped me to control the pieces. Luckily, this one only has 6 bags in total, so it's not going to take me too long to find the bit that I do need. I knew I made 1 or 2 mistakes when putting the pieces back in these bags, but already I have made a few more that I didn't anticipate. And we're learning, because I know I'm going to have done it again, so I'm going to keep these pieces out and to the side so it can easily sub into these bags when I get up to it. There must only be one of these little arch pieces that have no studs on the bottom, because all I'm finding so far are the ones with studs on the bottom. Do you have any crazy Friday night plans? I assume it's Friday night for you right now. I haven't done the math in my head of what time it would be for you, but... Oh, yes, we found the piece we need. And it does count that a crazy night is staying in watching Lego. That's crazy. Friday, but not night yet. Okay. The night is young. The evening is young. A friend may drop by later for some beers. Nice. See, you have a social life too. It's not just me. We're both social creatures. Okay, I'm on step 79, by the way. Oh, let me hope that this is the right type of piece and I haven't stuffed up. Yeah, this one's kind of flying by too. And I was saying just before that I'm considering, when I do buy myself a new set, I might try and do like a speed run, like timing. I probably won't be able to talk in the chat that much, but I want to do like a speed run and see how quickly I can build it with no distractions. The friend will start renting a separate room you have available. Big marital problems. Oh no, that is not good for them. I think that I'm just talking like absolute crap here, but I think that have you ever heard about like the most stressful life events that a person can go through? And like divorce is obviously one of those things. Not good for them. Not good at all. Never heard of that. I don't know where I'm getting this from, but it's like a list of the top 5 things that like change you as a person, or the top 5 things that like influence, they're obviously very stressful, very sad things that like are a big, I don't know what I'm talking about. A big like changing stressful life event for you that happens to people. So it's like death of a parent or death of a child or something like that, and then there's divorce, and then I don't know what else, but it's tragic life event things that shape you as a person. And yeah, going through a tough divorce is meant to be one of the worst things of that category. Understandable. Can't relate because I'm not divorced, and I've been married to my husband for, this will be our 6th year married, and I have no complaints. And if he has complaints, he hasn't brought them up with me, so I think we're good. Glad to hear. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. He may consider doing some kind of streaming YouTube videos and things like that as well, because he is a big gamer. He doesn't build Lego though, so that's my complaint. But that means that I get all the Lego, and I don't have to like compete with him opening boxes and being like, what the fuck, why did you buy Lego not for me, and then build it yourself. Not an issue that I'm going to be having. I get the best part. Yes, agreed. Couldn't agree more. Okay, so this is step 90. Honestly, I'm like nearly halfway done, and it's not quite an hour yet. I forgot if I have said this out loud to you while you've been here, or if I said it earlier just by myself. But I'm probably only going to be on for like maybe 2 hours this morning. But tomorrow I'm going to try and do biggest stream yet. I'm going to try and do like 6 hours or something. So that's why last night I was working like mad to like, I've disassembled 3 or 4 sets at the moment. And tomorrow I'm just going to do a marathon and just see how many I can smash through until I get, destroyed. You stopped playing video games 2 years ago. Got tired of the modern state of games. Fair. Having to Google everything to know how to play them. Yes. Broken games. Yes. So annoying having the games get published or released or whatever the word is, and then unplayable because they haven't worked out all the kinks before they've just gone ahead and done it. My example of that being when Cyberpunk was originally released, and everyone had so much not hate for it, but definitely complaints that it wasn't running the way that they expected to, the amount of money that they paid. But I have played Cyberpunk, and I do think it's a great game. Oh, I just lost my... Okay. I picked up the wrong piece and nearly confused myself. But yes, I do agree with you when the controls are just so whack too. But I don't know, the type of video games that I usually play are not too complicated. So I do like the little... I play on Xbox. We have a PlayStation, but I don't use it. But I like to play on the Game Pass games that they release with their little subscription. And I always like to try out the little indie games, or I'm a big fan of the Telltale games. I don't know if you're familiar with that just by me saying it, but they're just story-based games and you make the decisions for the characters. It's like a choose your own adventure book, but you know the Telltale games? Have you ever played them? Because they're actually super fun. There's a whole Walking Dead range. They did a bunch from the Walking Dead TV show. There's one called The Wolf Among Us. That one's really popular because it's based on like fairy tales, but it's like a dark spin on fairy tales. I think that one in particular has won quite a lot of awards for being, or like it just has, people have a lot of good things to say about that game. You played the Borderlands one? Cool, I love Borderlands. Did you play the first and the second one? I think one was called Tales from the Borderlands and one was called New Tales from the Borderlands. Because I would recommend playing both if you haven't got around to playing the second one. Borderlands 1 and 2, a couple of your favourite games. Yes, nice. Borderlands is great. I really enjoy... oh, I've forgotten the name of the character. But the one in the Borderlands Telltale game, like the main guy that you play as, and he's got the bionic arm, and he's got... is it Jack? Jack's in his head. I should know what I'm talking about before I start speaking, but surely you'll know. The main guy. Reese, yeah. He is my favorite. I really loved I love the comedy of those games. And I know that people apparently had complaints about the latest Borderlands game, that the writing or the dialogue was just not as good. Or maybe like they're calling it cringy instead of funny. But I'm still enjoying that. I haven't finished that game just yet, but I've still been enjoying it. Borderlands has done no wrong so far. Oh, another one of these little brown pieces that I have picked out the stud version, but I needed the blank version. Have you played Borderlands 4? Oh, you played 3 and didn't like it. Both of them are annoying. I think I really enjoyed 3. I get confused about which one's which. 4 is the latest one that we're up to at the moment, right? Oh, have you... so many things to say. Have you played Tiny Tina's Wonderlands? Because I loved that game. Maybe even more than Borderlands. I don't know. If you haven't played it and you're a Borderlands fan, you should absolutely try it. Tiny Tina's. Never tried it. The pre-sequel left you in a state of not wanting to try Wonderlands. So I don't think I have played these games in the like intended order that they're meant to be played in. And I'll be honest, I don't really pay that much attention to story in that game. That's what my Telltale games are for. Telltale games are for the story. The other games are just because I want to like shoot some stuff, right? But yeah, I don't think I played the pre-sequel. You bought 3 and that's what killed interest in Borderlands. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. I really liked 3. But like I was just saying, I didn't play them in order. So maybe if I had have played them in order, I would also have issues with 3. But, oh, that makes me sad. I think you should give Tiny Tina's a go. It's so much fun. Oh, this is the wrong fucking piece too. My God. Lucky I have found the right one in this bag right here. Tiny Tina's, I would recommend, and the Borderlands, New Tales from the Borderlands. And I don't know off the top of my head how well the most current one, which is, I'm pretty certain it's Borderlands 4 is the most current one, right? But yeah, I don't know how that one's performing. It is available on Xbox Game Pass though, I think. So it's probably a lot more accessible to people that have that subscription. You replayed 1 and 2 many times, but didn't want to replay 3. Oh no. Couldn't stand the guy from Tales of the Borderlands talking again. I'm sad for you. What are we at? We're at bag 4, by the way. Step 108. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Borderlands, but like I said, it's not like I have been playing them for that long to disagree with when things change. You have 1,400 hours in Steam for Borderlands 2. Wow! Oh my gosh. I don't think I have ever played a game for that long, but that is very impressive. That's a lot of dedication. So you know your shit. You know what you're talking about. Slot this guy in here. A little update on our little T-Rex skull. I think this is going to be the top part of the top jaw. So you can imagine my disappointment. Yes, I can, because you sound like a big Die Hard fan. So, okay. Well, what other games, what other like franchises did you play back in the day? And are you a fan of I like that little emote. I haven't seen it before. Very disappointing for you. Are you into the Mortal Kombat games? Do they have Mortal Kombat Lego? Because that would be fucking sick. I don't think they do, but they should. That would be amazing. Command and Conquer franchises, but EA Games killed it. Oh, okay. So one of my favorite and really one of my only games that I played during my childhood was Red Alert Command and Conquer. I don't remember the number, but it had Yuri's Revenge. So is that like number 2 or something? I don't know. I like always bring up Red Alert in conversation with my husband because I'm like, fuck, that was a good game, and he has no idea what I'm talking about because that was not in his childhood. You love SimCity. The first City Skylines was a good replacement. I haven't played SimCity. I have just played the regular Sims, and oh my god, I have seen some people that put fucking hours and hours and hours into just building their house and then making it available on like the content store or whatever it's called. But no, I just usually put my Sims in the pool and then remove the ladder. Or put them in a room, remove the doors, watch them piss themselves, and then die. You played Yuri's Revenge for hours. Yes, sick. Baba, thank you so much. This is actually like a little thrifted like pinafore thing. I always really like to brag when I have found things that are thrifted because these were $3. $3 Australian dollars. That is a bargain if I've ever seen one. You play it via LAN at your workplace? I honestly, I'll be honest, I don't know what that sentence means. Has LAN's got something to do with internet, right? I look so cute. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Just trying to be myself and dress like myself. You followed too? Oh my gosh, thank you. Helping towards my follower goal. I appreciate that. Although I do think that the little widget is not like, it's not uploading properly because I think I did I think I did reach 15 followers overnight according to my like the analytics on my channel, but it's just not coming through. But thank you so much for following. You played multiplayer Yuri's Revenge over the local network. Oh, okay. Look, I didn't have friends back then to play with. So I was just playing the little like campaign games by myself. So I literally didn't even know that you could play Red Alert as a multiplayer. So yeah, what you say makes more sense now. I get it. And we are up to step 111, by the way, out of 227. Tons of fun in multiplayer. I can imagine. So you are versing each other, taking each other's little like armies down, or are you working together to defeat like a boss? Because I have no bloody idea how multiplayer would work. Also, I played that game when I was like, I don't know, probably 8 years old or something. So people weren't playing games online. I didn't have the internet for that. I didn't have wireless internet or like good internet. This is looking like it might be the bottom drawer and not the top drawer. Yeah, I think so. You can choose. You can set it up how you like. You can play against your friends or add a bot to a friend's team. Or you and your friends versus bots. That's sick. Oh, I wish I wish I was still into it. You know when you... Like, not that I've tried the more recent Command & Conquer games, and like it just doesn't hit the same as like the nostalgic feeling that you got from playing it back in the day. Like for me, that's kind of playing The Sims now too. It just doesn't hit the same. I used to be able to spend hours and hours just playing Sims and yeah. Now I play it for a little while and I'm like, I'm bored. It doesn't hit the same. Oh, what the fuck have I done? Adding this to the block parts. Getting some structure. Command & Conquer 3, but it didn't feel the same. They changed the game dynamic too much. Yeah, I feel like the modern ones, they have just made it way too like complex and harder to understand. Also, I tried playing like, I think it's called Age of Empires. Is it Age of Empires? That's a similar, like building your little town and sending your armies out to attack and things like that. But it just didn't feel right. It didn't feel the same as Command & Conquer, which is unfortunate because you know when you're searching for that feeling again. No, I never tried Generals. It was the first 3D one. No, I don't think I did. I played one on like Xbox console rather than on a PC. I don't remember what it was, but that doesn't ring a bell. You tried Age of Empires, but it came down to build as many units as you can and send them against your enemies. Honestly, that's kind of how I was playing Red Alert anyway back in the day. But yeah, Age of Empires just didn't stick with me either. So I don't blame you. Oh, I'm looking for some pieces that are shaped like this. Okay, found it. On step 113, by the way, I was yapping a little bit and lost my little speed. I'm going to just try really hard to just smash out this bag. Because I probably have less than an hour. You could turn a match around with good strategy and not many units. Yes, true. That is true. You know, a few people that still love World of Warcraft, but I haven't played it yet. Me neither, honestly. And I'm so shocked too at how popular World of Warcraft still is. I never ever played it. But it must be good if it's still popular to this day. They're doing something right. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching again as well, by the way. You've been here since my first day, I think you tuned in, and now I'm on my 4th day in a row, my 4th stream ever, and I'm really enjoying it, so thank you for coming back and saying hello. You played WoW 1 and 2. Once it became an online thing, I didn't like it. Yeah. Well, yeah, I wouldn't have the, like, connection like that because I never played it back in the day, so can't relate. Day 4, I know, right? It's been so much fun. This one's only going to be a short one today. I'm hoping that I smash out this T-Rex skull set. It'll only be this morning for a couple of hours. But if you tune in tomorrow, or if you have any time to come in and just say a quick hello or anything, I'm probably going to stream for like 6 hours tomorrow, which will be like record. At the moment, I've only been going for about 2.5 hours. Okay, I've just had this piece sitting here and have it actually attached it to my little guy. This is how he's looking. Top jaw, in progress. And okay. And looking down, I only have 2 bags left to go, so I think we're making good time. I was saying before as well, when I get around to buying a new set, I am absolutely going to do like a speed run kind of video, just out of curiosity and see like how quick I can smash one out. But I don't think I will chat at the same time because that's chatting is my downfall when it comes to doing this quickly. Which is fine, because like any other chill stream time, I'm not doing it to be fast. I'm doing it to hang out and chat and have fun, so. But yes, I will do a speed run video eventually. Okay, time to check if I have faith in myself in packing the right pieces. I have the little like mirror image alternate reality flipped pieces. I have packed the right ones. Fuck yeah, we're doing well. You go on top. Okay. I don't know what's going on with these pieces, what they're going to be, but it's coming together to form this, whatever this part is going to be for the rest of my skull. Let's put that front and center so we know, like, we can see the actual progress. I'm so keen to put this thing on the mount because that's when you know shit's getting real. That's when you know that your hard work is paying off. Okay. Things are coming together, people. Honestly, I keep doing this to myself. I keep jumping the gun and looking at the next instructions, and then I forget to like put things together. So either I have used a piece when I shouldn't have. Oh no, fuck. I just need to open my eyes and look. It's sitting there right in front of me. Okay, so adding to the big boy, this big piece, which, it might be the top of the head because this might turn into like his little T-Rex little eyebrows. I'm not too sure. Okay. So step 126 is where I'm at right now. Some of these pieces are still a little dusty because I did have this set on display while my house was having some renovations done. we had a jackhammer in the house to like bust up all the old tiles that we had, and it was a dust storm. There was dusty shit everywhere. The floors were there was just dust all over the floors, all over the furniture, and we're in a 2-story house and only got like jackhammered downstairs, and yet there was dust all upstairs. Footprints everywhere, all in the bed. So it's all in between every single crevice of my Lego sets too. So it's a good excuse for a rebuild to get rid of all that dusty shit. Probably not good for the lungs to be inhaling all this dust from the ground, but it's fine. If Lego kills me, then so be it. Okay, we have to flip this guy around because we're adding some details. Oh, that is definitely looking like it's probably going to be the bottom jaw. In progress. If Lego kills me, so be it. What a way to go. It's, yeah, as long as it's not stepping on Lego, that's fine. Like any other way is fine. I haven't run into the issue of stepping on Lego. I can't leave Lego pieces just laying around. Otherwise, between 2 cats and 2 dogs, someone's going to eat it. And shit's expensive. So I'm not letting them eat my pieces. Thank you very much. So no threats of stepping on Lego around here. You don't remember ever stepping on one? Yeah, right? Sounds like a good torture method though. Piece dropped off. Where did you come from? Oh shit, I genuinely am unsure where this one was before. Oh shit! I fucked something up. It's super cute, right? I think I thought that I had it in my chat as well. I thought that it was already like included. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna have to backtrack for a sec because I put this on incorrectly. This one's going on top. Oh, okay. I put the pieces in the wrong order. That's why. And then what the hell is going on? I've done some weird opposite day shit. See, you get distracted and then things get stressful when you try and connecting the pieces and they're not going together. All is right in the world again. Crisis averted. I did it. Since you often browse Twitch, you suddenly get gifted subs. Oh, okay. Maybe that happened to me as well to get that. You can post the name of the channel. That's completely fine. I'm fine with, you know, spreading the word on people that you recommend and stuff like that. Go for it. As long as they're not creepy weirdos. That's my only chat rule. No creepy weirdos. No promoting creepy weirdos, please. Okay. Let's get back on track now, right? So we're at 132. And honestly, nearly finished this bag. And then we've just got 2 little bags to go. You have a couple of subs from people you browse but don't have the emojis transferred. I actually just got a notification last night that I got a gifted sub for the first time as well. And his I genuinely forgot the name of his channel, but he's got little like wrestler emotes and things like that. You browse for 5 minutes and left, but Twitch remembers enough to add you to the pool. How does that actually work too, by the way? Because I haven't, like I said, we were using my like husband's account to browse people's channels more often, and I don't think we've ever really been gifted subs before. So how long are you supposed to watch someone before that you can get gifted a sub? You have emotes from 6 channels? Oh my gosh. Is there like an achievement for that? Do you get achievements for just watching, or do you get achievements for posting as a creator? 5 minutes? Okay, that's good to know. That's enough for them to be like, you are a fan and you will enjoy this emoji pack. Okay, big things happening right now. We are going to attach and hopefully not destroy any bricks in the process. Oh my goodness. Coming together. Looks so good. I love this set. We're going to reinforce the underside a little bit too. Oh, making some space to attach a bottom jaw, I believe. And just filling in some of these empty side pieces to look pretty. And that's bag 4 done. We are now up to bag 5. So many weird emotes. I'm going to miss some of them. Okay, a dumb question too. But how do people like decide what emotes they want to do? I know that you do need to be like an affiliate or higher, but do people like create their own, like have an artist create their own emoticons to use? Or I don't know how that works. I probably should just research it myself instead of asking, but if you guys know the answer, please share. Oh, if you follow, you get points towards emotes. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know. You don't know how it works either. We'll figure it out together sometime. Maybe when I know the answer, I will tell you. If I ever get to that point. I'm not too sure. I've just cracked open bag 5, by the way, which means I'm on step 139. So yes, going to, okay, once you have your emote, you submit it to Twitch. Oh yeah, to filter out all the weird shit. Fair. You have ideas on what you'd like for yours. What do you want for yours? Please share, if you're willing to share. I'm not going to steal your ideas, I'm just interested to know. But you do need to reach affiliate. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's, I feel like you could use that emote in a few ways. Licky licky. Yeah, tell me if you guys could design your own emotes, what would you want to use? And I will not steal your ideas. Also, can you use like Pokemon themed things, like Harry Potter themed things, or it doesn't count if it's like licensed stuff? I'm using a bunch of dirty ways already. Monsters, that's so cool. Okay, like scary, like creepy scary, or like cute? What's the vibe? Cutesy? I think I looked at your like profile picture and it's like a little cute. I don't know if I'm talking about. No more cutesy. Okay. I And you've seen Star Wars and Pokemon emotes. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I don't really know the rules about licensed stuff. And in regards to like playing music on stream as well, I don't know what you're allowed to do there. So I just kind of have avoided that completely for now. Oh, I've got the wrong size piece that I'm trying to work with at the moment. So hang tight. Music is a bit more tricky. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna just avoid that. I know if you can get your hands on like a public domain, you know how people use like the little lo-fi videos and stuff, but I don't really want to mess with that and get in trouble. So I'm starting to think that this piece might be broken because it has a very strange kind of jagged edge that doesn't look quite right. Oh shit, I think I might have accidentally snapped one of my pieces, which actually hasn't happened to me before. I haven't had a broken piece before, so that's making me quite sad. But if it is, oh fuck, it's not broken. I'm just stupid as per usual. It does have a crack in it though. But I was looking for the piece that has like an extra little steppy bit to it. So it's not broken, but it is cracked. So hopefully it doesn't snap off, because that would be very unfortunate. A lot of people seem to like streamers playing music loudly. Yeah, and yeah, so if you do know music, you can play your own. I agree with that too. And if this is mean, I don't mean to be mean, but if a streamer is playing a song that I don't like or a genre of music that I don't like, I will stop watching. And you don't hang around if the music is as loud as their voices, it's distracting. Yes, I agree with that too. Yeah, if I'm watching someone, like when I'm watching video game, people playing video games, I think I prefer the stories and things that they're telling, and then I don't mind it when they play their music in like the downtime of the game, when they're like in the game lobby waiting for the next one. But I'm there to listen to them talk. When you have a good relationship with the streamer, you let them know about the volume. Yeah, it's called background music. Yeah. I probably won't be playing music at all, let's be honest. Because, that would just add another level of distraction for me as well. If I have music to listen to, like I do my Lego in silence a lot of the time. No TV, no movies playing in the background. Yeah, way too distracted. I just have to lock in and focus on it, but yeah, I don't think I'd play music. That's how you discovered me, looking for chilled and quiet Lego channels. Cool. So, I mean, I'm doing something right. That's good. Thank you. And I so appreciate you, like, having stuck around for this long, watching and, like, interacting and stuff. Because if you guys weren't here, then I would just be talking to myself like I was this morning for the first 45 minutes. And I can talk to myself and it's fine, but it's just so much better when you have like people to actually interact with. You think if you played music you would lose viewers because you'd be singing throughout the stream. Yeah, that's fair. I would probably forget that I'm on the stream and then start like singing and dancing and then make a fucking fool of myself. And that's not what I want. Fun to chat with. Thank you so much. So are you. And you work from home, so you're mostly always here. That's cool to be able to just like run things in the background to support people. That's awesome. That's helpful. And just like tuning in and out of chat too. That's so cool. I'm up to step 149, by the way. We're pretty much on like the home stretch for this thing. And look how sick this is going. Got his top jaw and his little like eyeball forehead situation. Just adding in some smaller details on the side now to make it really come to life and come to life. It's a dinosaur. So sad. Okay, what would we actually do though if, you know, with how far technology's gotten, what if Jurassic Park actually happened? I would love to visit. If it's the last thing I do, which it probably would be. What old school movie am I going to watch this weekend? Okay, quickly Jurassic Park question first, and then we'll talk about old school movies. But I am currently halfway through Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, so I'll probably finish that one before I move on to anything else. It happened in Jurassic Park. Yeah, Jurassic Park was actually a doco. Completely legit, everything happened. Yeah, we know how that story goes, for sure. I would still go to Jurassic Park despite knowing what would happen. What was the Jurassic question? I forgot what I said. But something like... I forgot what I said. Something like, if Jurassic Park was real, would you go? I definitely didn't say that, but that's my new question now. If Jurassic Park was actually a real place, would you go? Because hell yeah, I would go. If it's the last thing I do. Oh my god, have you guys ever played the... I played this on like the original Xbox. It was Jurassic Park Operation Genesis is what it was called. And it was like a park builder simulation. If within economic reach, yes, true. It would not be cheap, hey. I don't think the, if you can afford to go to space, you know, those type of celebrities, then you can probably afford to go to Jurassic Park. Unless you know a guy. Unless your uncle opens the park. They'd get out and eventually come to you. Yes, that is true. And then you don't have to pay a park admit fee because they're here to eat you in real life. Awesome. Jurassic Park on a budget. Okay, using that piece that I thought was broken from before. But it's not actually broken. In the movie, it seems you have to travel to Costa Rica, but then in another movie, is it 2 or 3 or something? They come to you. Coming soon near you. Okay, right, your question about old school movies too. The T-Rex in San Diego, yes. Yes. Look, I don't know. Maybe I need to... Jurassic World, why is it called World? Isn't it because they escape into the rest of the world? I should really rewatch and brush up on this. How old is old school? Yes, agreed. We need to know because I think we do have slightly different definitions on what old school means, as we have established from our previous chats. Because Moles, I think it was yesterday, was asking about old school TV shows, and I asked the question, by old school, do you mean Friends? And no, Moles did not mean Friends. World because they escape and now normalized part of the ecosystem. Okay, true. But for sure, the pterodactyls could travel. Surely. Okay, 70s and 80s is our old school movies. Look, the only old school movies from that kind of era that I watch is like the classic horror stuff. So lately I've been watching the like original Texas Chainsaw Massacre and the Friday the 13th, things like that. Goonies is always a good fallback. I've never seen the Goonies, but the amount of times that people talk about it and like the status it has as like a classic movie, I think I will need to get on that. But is Goonies from the 80s? Was Back to the Future from the 80s? I don't know. Goonies is a good, fun, well-made movie, but it's never been one of your favorites. So I feel like people watch the Goonies though in their childhood, and then I don't know if you can watch it as an adult though, and it would still hit the same. Correct me if I'm wrong. If I watch the Goonies right now for the first time, would I still enjoy it, or do I need the like childhood memories? Here we are. You still love it? Okay. That's good to know. I don't know if it's in the IMDb website like top 250, but that is the kind of thing that I look at when I decide if I'm going to watch an old movie or not. Like, is it so highly rated that I am going to enjoy it as an adult when I don't have the connection to like the childhood memory of it? Works as an adult if you get into the childhood mindset, but the dialogue and story is not kiddie-like. Yeah, you have to like silly coming of age type movies though. Yes, okay. I think I would be into it too, if I just eventually get around to giving it a go. Because honestly, I just like all types of movies. And this is going to be crazy, but I have actually never seen E.T. I'm sorry. I'm such a bad human, especially trying to talk about like all these movies on the stream. Oh, sorry. I'm going to mute 1 sec while my dog decides to bark. E.T. would be like watching Goonies, okay. And you were never an E.T. fan. Really? I feel like that's such an unpopular opinion. Because that one has so much high praise. Oh, brother. I have put a piece on kind of backwards, so now I can't add this little detail. So I'm just going to quickly change that. We've got to make it look legit. Let's have it facing this way. Yeah, out of the people that I know that have watched E.T., I've not really heard anyone say that they don't like it. Especially little Drew Barrymore, she's so cute. Have you seen the interview that she did with one of the, I don't really know which talk show host it was, but it was when she was, 6 years old or whatever, and she's got no front teeth, and she's doing the interview, and she's so damn cute. I like Drew Barrymore. And she talks with a little lisp because she doesn't have any front teeth. It's on the list. But yes, for my weekend, so I've got an hour and a half left of The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. And then I'm open to watching something new. Probably be during my week though. It probably won't be on the weekend. Monster Squad. I haven't heard of that one. Is that from the 80s as well? Monster Squad. Are you two going to be watching any movies this weekend? You kind of like Monster Squad, but not one you could watch often. What's the genre of Monster Squad? Is it a horror? Is it anything like The Thing? Same type of movie, a bunch of kids in an adventure, fighting against Dracula, Frankenstein, the Mummy, and the creature from the Black Lagoon. That sounds sick. Kids horror. Okay. I do like real horror, like real scary stuff. So I'm not 100% sure I would enjoy a kids horror, so to speak. But I won't knock it till I try it. I'm always down for trying out a new type of movie. Because that's how you find new favorites. You assume I've seen The Exorcist and the original Omen. You would assume that, wouldn't you? But I have not. Not yet, anyway. Like I said, it's on my list. My list is very large. My list is of hundreds. Yeah. I talk a big game about watching a lot of old classic horror movies, don't I? But yeah, then you come at me with suggestions and I have to say I haven't seen them. Sorry. It's going on the list. I have seen like the modernized version of The Exorcist. Have I? I don't know. I've watched a lot of recent like exorcism type movies. I don't know if it's still technically part of the same franchise. Sorry, dropping bricks everywhere. I am just missing one small part that I'm going to need to dig for. You know what? This is in my final bag anyway, so I'm just going to tip it all out so that I can search for it. You watched The Exorcist with some friends last Halloween. You were enjoying the old style production aspect too much. So what year was it that The Exorcist was out? I would absolutely watch it, by the way. 1973. Cool. So I do enjoy when... Okay, there's two ways to enjoy old style movies if you're watching them as an adult for the first time, right? And you watch Halloween around Halloween. So did I for the first time. So either like you're like, oh, that held up really well and was like ahead of its time for the technology. Good movie. Still a solid good movie. Or you're like, what the fuck is this goofy shit and why did they think that this was okay to put in a movie? Still, either way, great entertainment. And yeah, that's strictly if you didn't watch it and didn't have like childhood memories of it being so goofy. Oh shit, what am I doing? Halloween's a good one though. And you know what? Halloween 2, if you haven't seen Halloween 2 like already or before, I would recommend that because I liked Halloween 2 more than number 1. You and your friends grew up here and raised Catholic. More impactful because of the religious aspect here. If you're an atheist, you'd probably laugh at some parts. Okay, understood. Alien. Yes, I watched Alien, the 1979 one, for the first time probably like 6 months ago or so. And enjoyed it. I thought it held up pretty well. And I know that Aliens is meant to have a better rating. Do you think that the second one is better than the first one, or what are your thoughts on that? Yes, I have considered Aliens. Just haven't gotten around to it just yet. And you liked Aliens better. Cool. See, that's really good to know. If you liked Alien, yes, do see Aliens. Okay, that's 2 suggestions, guys. I'm going to watch it, and my husband's going to be very happy that you said that too, because he has been bugging me to watch that movie too. And now he's going to say, you're only watching it because people told you to, and you're not watching it because I want to watch it. And I'm going to say, yes, exactly. Ultimate Reaper, hello. Welcome to the space. We're talking about some old classic like horror movies at the moment, and everyone's preaching that Aliens 2 is better than Aliens 1. Do you have an opinion on that as well? Please let me know. Oh, my favorite little brick is back. This one is the curves in all the right places brick, and moles called it Ozempic. Ozemp brick. If you can, watch the extended cut of Aliens. Cool, or good to know. Because, yeah, I want to watch the best version if possible. Favorite classic horror is Halloween. We were just talking about Halloween as well. That's a great choice. And have you seen Halloween 2, Ultimate Reaper? Because I think Halloween 2 is better. Ozempic 1x2. Yes, the best piece out there. Oh, update 2. We are on our final bag and we're on step 172 out of a total of 225. So we're nearly there. You've seen all of them, even 3. Okay, what is 3 like? Because I'm yet to see 3 and I don't even know if it is like on my to-do list. But if you tell me it's worth it to see the 3rd one, then I will absolutely put it on the list. Is the 3rd one in space? 3 was weird, it's not Michael. Okay. Not worth it then if it's not Michael. Oh, and why are they calling it Halloween 3 without Michael? My favorite like part of all these classic horrors is that you can never trust that the killer's dead when they tell you they're dead. There's always an excuse to bring them back. Oh, and is anyone keen on the Scream franchise, by the way? Is something about a witch. You liked the first Conjuring movie but didn't care for the rest. I find the Conjuring movies to be actually genuinely terrifying. But I really get confused about the plot points between Conjuring, The Nun, Annabelle. It's hard for me to distinguish which one is which, but they are all great. Not a Scream fan, but Conjuring, yes. Fantastic. New one is good. Yes, I agree with that too. I can't really fault any of the Conjuring movies. Or like I said, not Scream. Nun and Annabelle and all of the above. Genuinely so fucking terrifying. Probably the scariest movie franchise out there. Honestly, though, the first time I watched the Paranormal Activity movie, the first one, I was terrified. And a lot of people are like, oh, but nothing even happens. But it's like the suspense of her just like standing over your bed watching you sleep for 5 hours when they do like the speed up. Oh my God, it's so scary. It actually has given me like goosebumps just talking about it right now. All-time favorite horror is Saw. Yes, same. I absolutely love the Saw franchise. And like, even though they're not technically high-rated horror movies, they're fucking great, aren't they? You thought it was weird, the Annabelle scene at the start of the movie. Okay. Yeah, they've been trying to set it up since then. Absolutely. Oh, so good. I am actually still scared, like, thinking about one of the Conjuring movies where they go into the shed and there's like the scarecrow shaped thing. Oh my God, so scary. Have I seen the original Jaws? I have seen a little bit of the original Jaws many years ago, but it's definitely on the list to rewatch. Like, I'm trying to rewatch more things. Because when I was a teenager, I didn't really care about this kind of thing. Now that I'm like almost 30, I'm like, yeah, it's time to actually watch some classic stuff and rewatch some things that I didn't appreciate when I was a teenager so that I can actually appreciate them now. And yes, I agree about Saw needing to be more gory, because if you're gonna go and like do all this fucked up shit, you might as well take it to the absolute extreme. And it's rated R anyway. Well, R18 plus in Australia. I'm not sure if the movie classification is called that in other countries, but if it's rated R anyway, you might as well just go fucking nuts. Amityville scared you the most? I haven't seen Amityville. Is that the one with Ryan Reynolds? Or is that a remake of an original? You need more gore and horror in general. Yes, agreed. Oh, you're Australian. Were you the person that told me to go to bed last night? I think you are. The Thing original? Yes, I watched The Thing for the first time probably like 10 months ago. I liked The Thing. I don't know whether to, say what happens just in case anyone's seen any of these movies, but that was, the Ryan Reynolds one was a remake. Good to know, because that is the only one that I've seen pop up on like movie streaming services. I didn't even know that was a remake of something, so I will look into the original. Yes, okay, you little bugger. I was like, you're from Australia too, you go to bed. It's 10 p.m. where you are as well, you go to bed. And then it's funny because after you said that, I did go to bed. So thank you for the life advice. And thank you so much for following us. So appreciate that. That's awesome. Also, it's 8:50 in the morning here in Australia. You should go back to bed. It's Saturday morning. You should be sleeping in. The original Amityville is from 1979. Okay, cool. That will definitely go on my list because, yeah, another one of those classics to add to the watch list is always good. You stayed up till 2 a.m. building and just woke up. Whoa, okay. I don't know how your brain is even switched on past like 10 p.m., but well done to you. And what are you building as well? Please let me know. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. I've done this wrong. You finished the plane. Which, what year is that set from? Not that I'm familiar with years, but just to... Is it a retired set? Oh, it was just released the other day. Okay, that explains why I don't... why I'm not familiar with that one. I haven't been keeping up as much with like the new released things because I don't have enough money to buy all the new release ones. Put this on the wrong way, I think. Okay, I have to just lock in for 1 sec because I have put this thing on the wrong way. A whoopsie. Okay, that's that piece done. The next set, your next set is the massive space shuttle Discovery. It's all plastic bags. You hate paper bags. Does that mean that it's if it's in plastic bags, does that mean that it's like one of the older ones, one of the older sets? Paper bags can't even probably choke dolphins. We want the dolphins to die, apparently. That's absolutely sick of you to say, Moles. How dare you? It retired 2 years ago. Okay, honestly, I thought that they would have stopped doing plastic bags like well before that, but obviously they made a like shit ton of stock if they still had plastic going. Dolphins are abusive creatures. I have heard that as well. And they are the rapists of the sea. We don't need to get into that. Fun fact though, isn't it? That they like rape and bully other animals. Let's not talk about that. We're going down a very dark place, and that is crazy to talk about at 8:50 in the morning. You don't think you've had any set with paper bags that were mostly deployed in Europe? Interesting fact. I didn't know that. I did not know that. They're deployed all over Australia. I don't know any fun fact details about Lego production. Have to go get groceries and dinner. Have a good rest of the stream. Thank you so much. I so appreciate you stopping in and making some good conversation. So thank you. And I will definitely check out Amityville Original. Just wondering if you have some advice for a beginner builder. Thank you for asking. I'm kind of a beginner builder myself, so I don't really have any advice, to be honest. Because I've only built Lego as an adult. Like, I didn't really have Lego as a kid, so I've just been building for the last like 2 years or so. So I guess I'm considered new. Fun fact: I farted. That's disgusting. I can't believe you have done such a natural human function, you sicko. Follow the instructions though. That's actually pretty good advice. That's what I would do if I were you too. Lego wasted a ton of paper putting those pamphlets inside the boxes. Announcing paper bags are coming. I never got one of those, but it's just a waste. Surely dolphins can choke on paper too if they really tried hard enough. Apart from following the instructions, look, I have no idea. Put the pieces on the bricks where the instructions say. Yes. I do have one tip, which is obvious, and like it probably doesn't need to be pointed out, but I'm the one that struggles with this, is when you have the two mirror image pieces, you need to like check, okay, for example, like this one, and it's got the curve on one side. Let me put it in front of my hair so that you can see what I'm talking about. And then there'll be like the flipped mirror image version of that one with the curve on the other side. Check 15,000 times that you're actually using the right angled piece for what the instructions are saying. Because even though I check 15,000 times, a lot of the times I still put the wrong flipped version of the piece. That could be a me problem, or it could be an everyone problem. I don't know. That's literally the only words of wisdom I can impart on you, because I don't have that much Lego experience. Maybe because I'm chatting. Yes, I wish that was the reason why, but I will say it happens as well when I'm not chatting. My dogs are about to bark and I might have to mute for just a sec so you don't get annoyed. I'm not sure if you could hear all that scratchy little sound, but they were absolutely bolting to the back garden just then. We have little birds and like blue-tongue lizards that appear at the door. Let me just mute for 1 sec. Okay, they stopped barking. Sorry, had to be a smartass. Please do, keep it coming. You'll take as many as possible. You just got your first build, not legit Lego. Excited but nervous. Okay, what I will say is, even though Lego is more expensive, like by far, the pieces feel a lot better to like click together. And Moles and I were having this discussion yesterday that off-brand pieces will often like hurt your fingers when you're trying to squeeze them together, because the click's just not as easy for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, what brand did you get? Let us know. Top Toys Go. I don't know about that one. But sometimes it's not like bricks that you're clicking together, but it's ones that you slide together and you have to like bash them with a mallet to get them to line up. I don't like those ones. We were talking about like the violence is fun, but you smash them with a mallet and then they just fall apart. So if it's just bricks that click together, you might just get a complaint of like your fingers hurting from the amount you have to squeeze compared to actual registered Lego, but you'll have fun anyway, because building and creating is like the fun part of doing this. This shit is addictive and more addictive than drugs. Yes. And probably costs the same amount as drugs. Like, this is expensive hobby. Don't know. Cada and Mold King. I also don't know that. You haven't opened the box, so not sure if there's a hammer. Okay, well, if you do have the one with the hammer, don't hit it too hard, even though you're like, fuck yeah, you can take all your anger out on it, but like you whack it too hard and your whole thing is just gonna get torn to shreds. Learned that the hard way. Okay, I just have to like lock in real quick because we're on step 185. There's only 200 and something. This is all the pieces I have left to complete this guy. And I've just been yapping for like the last 20 minutes without even touching a piece. I'm meant to be building Lego. Oh my goodness. Oh, and you followed. Thank you so much. Look at that little follower goal thing. It's getting closer and closer every second. Unlike drugs, you can inherit your Lego to someone in life. Well, yeah, maybe unused drugs. Is unused drugs a thing? I don't do drugs, by the way, but if you do, that's fine. Looked at a small, legit Lego set. $50 for something the size of your vape. Yeah, like, I was watching someone stream yesterday talking about the prices of like individual Lego pieces, and they were saying there's a particular type of brown colored brick that's so rare that each tiny piece of it is worth like $75 to $1 US just for one small piece. That's wild. And those two brands are the most accurate Lego clones. Okay, good to know. I didn't know about that. I was talking yesterday about there's like this brand called Jekka, which are like completely legit, and they do models of like different breeds of dogs and cats and stuff like that. I haven't personally tried them out, but like that is one non-Lego brand that I am familiar with. Oh, see, I made the mistake here. Like, perfect example. I had this this piece in my hand, and I actually needed to use the opposite, the where am I? Like the mirror image version of it. Mirror image, sorry. So I need to peel this one off and replace it with the correct one, otherwise it's gonna look so stupid. Oh, Lumi bricks, that's right. You were talking about Lumi bricks or Lumi holes or whatever the friggin' hell they used to be called. Find it funny how you told me to go to sleep last night. I was like, this guy's so rude when he's in Australia too, and he should be sleeping. Don't tell me what to do. You follow your own advice. Guessing you shouldn't have short fingernails. I always have short fingernails, and legit Lego sets will send you this little like prying tool. So if you do get things wrong, you can shove this in there and pop it off. Or you can connect, like you have two bricks stacked together, you can connect this on there and use like this like leverage to pull them apart. So personally, I still keep short fingernails and I can still get them apart sometimes, but there is an official tool, a brick separator. You'll soon come to find out that I don't know the names of any like official brick related things. And you're just gonna have to deal with that. With the weird slang terms that I'ma come up with all by myself. Damn, that's handy. Oh yeah, it is very handy. And like every single set that you get, they will send you a new one with it, so then you'll just have a whole box of brick separators, apparently is what they're called. And you'll have one in every single color and it will look beautiful. Moles has tried educating me. Look, there was an official link sent and everything, and I did look at it. I promise I did look at it. But like, I can't commit these things to memory. I'm just a person building bricks. We don't need a formal education for that. Okay, I am actually on the like home stretch now. Let me just quickly gather up all these little bits that I need. Yeah, I'm not having any of it. I'm not having any of this sass as well going on in here. This is bullying. I think this is bullying. Just let a gal have fun. Far out. This is step 188, by the way, and we're doing some cool shit because we're putting some more teeth into the jaw. Bullying is fun though. Wow. You obviously didn't get bullied hard enough. And it shows. I'm joking. It's all in good fun. Look at these teeth. They look so sick. Okay, and we're attaching to a jaw too, so that's just making it so much more official that this thing is nearly done. Making sure I'm putting this on right so that I don't have to pry it apart. Oh my gosh, look! What big teeth you have! I really, really love the little design of the teeth. They're so cool. I actually have a tattoo on my leg as well of a T-Rex skull. So this piece is just like, this set was just made for me. I love it. Okay, we are on step 191. I'm honestly only going to be building this set on this stream this morning, but I've mentioned it already, but I'll mention again that I'm going to be on tomorrow for like 6 hours. I'm going to do a marathon event and I'm going to build multiple pieces because I've been breaking things apart since last night to do some more rebuilds. Building a Hubble telescope, amazing. How many pieces does that have? Because I assume that one is a large one. I just really need more sets that, like I was saying before, I just buy a lot of pop culture sets. I don't buy just any general themed, like the general space theme or anything like that, but maybe I should get my hands on some. Oh, the telescope is in the space shuttle set. Gotcha. Amazing. Hopefully you are progressing slightly quicker than I am. I'm looking for one of those little slanty pieces. This guy here. You just opened bag 1. How many bags just for the telescope part? Oh man. Alright, we're building the other side of the bottom jaw at the moment. 3 bags for the telescope, 14 bags for the shuttle. Nice. Are you going to finish it today? Or are you going to just like take it easy, savor the process? Because when I am building a set for the first time, I'm like, have to finish it today. Have to finish it now. I want the reward of seeing the completed build straight away. Which is just, oh, after work, you've got work in an hour. I would be calling in sick. I highly suggest that you call in sick today. And, or just quit. Honestly, just quit your job because, priorities. Well, if you quit your job, then you don't have money for Lego, so maybe don't do that. Yep, she's a Lego addict. Oh shit. Oh shit. Is it an addiction? Like, no. Okay, never mind. You're a disability support worker working 4 doors up from your house? Well, that is so convenient. You can literally, okay, go to work because you're doing a good thing. As soon as you're done, run home. Don't walk. Run home. You've got Lego to build. Don't eat. Don't shower. Don't do anything until you finish your Lego and you get that sweet, sweet serotonin reward. Can you take your Lego to build with your person that you are supporting? That could be a nice idea of things to do together, if they're capable and comfortable with doing that. And we were saying yesterday, like, building Lego is such a cool, like, it would be good, like, physical therapy support for people who need to practice anything to do with, like, hand-eye coordination and, like, mental stimulation and things like that. Stuff's great. Oh my god, not many pieces left, honestly. This little pile here. Oh, and this cool little, like, nameplate, T-Rex nameplate. That is all we have going right now, and then we're freaking done. And then I have to get off stream and live my life and then pull apart some more sets so that I can do my big, like, marathon style build tomorrow. Can't wait. You like building alone? True. Okay, that's fair. And me too. And I feel like people who build jigsaw puzzles together with someone else too. No, I'm not that type of person. I need to do these type of hobbies like by myself. You usually build for 2 to 3 hours at a time and continue the next day till you finish your set. Yeah, bang for your buck. True. It is probably, yeah, good to feel like you're getting like more money's worth from your set if it's taking a long time and you're not rushing. But I think, like, my personality type, I have like an addictive personality type. Not that I'm addicted to anything bad, like I'm not addicted to like substances or anything. But when I set my mind on doing something, like completing the set, I can't like stop until I'm finished. Not necessarily for rebuilds, because I have already had the satisfaction of seeing it done. But like, spoken like a true addict, I think. Maybe I shouldn't be saying things like that. You'd be fine building it over a few days, but worried your cat would get into it. So I have 2 cats and 2 dogs. And honestly, I can't leave anything laying out, like Lego related or not. I can't leave things laying out because they'll fucking eat everything. They're so annoying. And then I'm like, no, we're not having an expensive vet bill surgery removing foreign objects from your stomach. No, thank you. So we have to put everything away so that the animals don't eat it. Particularly plastic bags. The cats love chewing on plastic bags. When you built the Indiana Jones temple, put the movie on while you do it. Finish the first movie, then the third. Finish the first movie and then the third? What happened to the second movie? What do you mean? You skipped a movie? And then you restarted the first movie and you still didn't watch the second movie? What are you talking about, moles? It's bad enough him trying to chew power cords. Yeah, oh yeah, the mic and keyboard, yes. Like the little like USB skinny cords like this, the cats are just like, don't electrocute yourself, please. The first and third ones are the best. Okay, noted. For when I need to watch Indiana Jones, because as you know, I have not done that yet. But like skipping the second one in a series and just going straight from the first to third, that's psychotic behavior, I think. And then rewatching the first and the psychotic, but good for you. You do you, and you never change. Never change for anyone. You watched the entire Lord of the Rings extended cut while building Rivendell. Okay, firstly, so jealous that you have the Rivendell set because that is a beautiful, amazing looking set. And secondly, I have actually just, I don't know if you were here before, but I am halfway through the Two Towers at the moment and I'm going to finish the rest tonight, I think. Although I am going out to the cinema to watch the new movie, what's it called? Zendaya and Robert Pattinson married. The drama, I think it's called. So maybe I don't have enough time for like 2 movies back to back, but we'll figure it out. But super, super jealous of your Rivendell set. Sounds like the best time ever. There are no other Indiana Jones movies. Okay, yes, okay. I do remember you said that. You have very strong opinions about your Indiana Jones movies. I'll get there one day and then you can say I told you so. Zendaya and married drama, June 3. I have something to tell you. I haven't seen June. Please don't stop watching just because I haven't seen all of the movies that you have ever spoken about. June, I love reading. I'm a very big reader. And June seems like one of those movies that I kind of want to read the book first before I watch. Let me know if you have read the book too and if you think I should do that. Or is the book going to be too boring and I need to watch the movie to get more excited? You don't blame me. Okay, first of all, good, thank you. You've never been a June fan, but you enjoy watching the new movies. I know. Isn't it just so insane, like, how beautiful new movies look sometimes? And, like, the money that goes into these massive productions is just absolutely wild. So, it's worth it. Like, the Avatar movies and things like that, they put so much money into those things, and then they make the movie like 4 hours, which I'll be honest, I have seen the first and the second Avatar movies. I loved the first one. The second one I was like, this is just the same thing in a slightly different setting. But yeah, you really have to hand it to the like special effects people. They do a really good job. What step? I have just finished step 215. And the total is 227. So literally the pieces that you can see in front of me right now, that's it. That's it. And then I'm actually, unfortunately, going to finish the stream for the day so that I can go and get ready to go. Sorry about the barking dog. At least he only did it once. A good YouTube video explaining the difference between the movies and movies and books. I did that thing where I didn't finish like my thought before I started my next thought. Yes, I will have a look at that because I can't, like, sometimes I just can't tell if I enjoy reading a book or watching a movie more. So I have to, I probably have to watch something like that so that I know whether to watch movie first or read book first and figure it out like that. Okay, what am I up to? This part. Okay, I'm kind of flying now because this is step 219. You watched a similar video to understand what was going on with the Lord of the Rings movies. Do you mean when you were reading the Lord of the Rings books, or what do you mean by that? So many chrome pieces. Oh my. The entire Hubble telescope is chrome bricks. Okay. I'm sorry that you're experiencing the monotony. because we do love an exciting set that has different colors and things. Even if you don't necessarily see those colors, just to like build with different colors on the inside of a set, it just makes it so much more exciting. No, I accidentally ripped my little booklet page. You can't see it, but I know it's there, so that makes me really upset. Okay, assembling part of this guy's little like jawbone. Oh, wait, no, we flip him around. This is actually going to go on his head without breaking the set. And we got to click it together. Oh no, something came off somewhere that wasn't supposed to. I'm not sure what happened there, but that's not supposed to come off. You've read the Lord of the Rings books, not a fan of the movies. Okay. Enjoy the first half of the first movie. Firstly, I'm surprised that you didn't enjoy the entire first movie because like nothing, like it didn't stop. It just kept getting, it was just like, it stayed up here the entire movie. I thought it was so great, but to each their own. A bunch of things you wonder what was lost. Yes, okay, that's true. I do. That's why I like reading the books as well, so you can see the difference, especially like in Harry Potter. There are whole characters in the books that just never make an appearance in the movie. I'm talking about Peeves, if you know what if you know what I'm saying. They used yellow, blue, and grey, but the entire exterior is chrome. The pieces are expensive. Don't break them. Because yeah, same with like the little brown, some of the certain brown pieces I was talking about. Maybe you know what I was trying to say. But some of the tiny brown pieces are going for $1 each if you break them. The prologue talks about the last war. Now whoever has the ring is unstoppable. When they stop the dude wearing the ring, they never explain what the ring does. Yeah. Look, that's the issue too when things go from like books to movies, is that they just have so many more pages to try and, you know, work, like explain things, and they can just like, yeah, unless they're taking a book like The Hobbit, for example, which is only this thick, and then making it into 3 movies of like 3 hours each. They're using 100 pages of the book to make into a 3-hour movie. That's bonkers. That's absolutely bonkers to me. But I like it. Makes for good entertainment. Okay. We are absolutely nearly finished. $30 stickers, not too bad. 30 stickers sounds like a nightmare. We were literally just talking yesterday about how stickers are not fun to put on. And why do you keep farting? You need to get checked out. You need some degas pills. He understood. Gandalf, Sauron, and the other wizards aren't humans, and what the rings do. Yeah. Sometimes you just need to like break this stuff down. It makes for an easier watch. But I guess that's as well why authors choose to like, after their original series and stuff, they choose to make more books to extend the world and to extend the like magic systems and things that they have, so that they can just keep going on and on and on about it. Because the readers do want more. They want more information. Oh, that's not the right one. It's this piece here. Okie doke. We are adding these little flappy bits to the side of his face. Make it look a little more legit. It's a part of your EDS. What's EDS mean? Do not know how much I love to build Legos. You're in the right place, I think, because we are obsessed with Legos here. This is awesome. Thank you. Look, and oh my god, No one told me that I put the fucking teeth piece upside down. What is going on? It looks like he's got a beard. Okay, I need to change that. How long has it been like that for? That's dumb. Okay, anyway, it's fixed. I'm just mounting this big old piece right on here to display. Gastrointestinal dysmotility. Oh, I see. Look, that's unfortunate, but I'm so happy that you enjoy announcing every time you do a fart. So it sounds like this disorder is for you, because then you can share with the world how many times you're farting, and hopefully that brings you some joy out of the disorder. Oh, okay, that doesn't sound as fun now that you have added those details, because I thought you just had a superpower of farting all the time. But no, those other parts of the condition don't sound like a good time. And ACP Pro? Is that your name? ACP Pro? Let me know what your favorite build is, or if you're building something at the moment. Although this stream is like about to end in just a tick, because this is just going on the front here, and then I'm actually done. That is the beautiful final piece of the nameplate. Imagine if I click that on and then just the entire build just shatters all around me. I'd be so upset. But this is it. It's been nearly 2.5 hours to build this thing. It would have been so much quicker, but I couldn't stop yapping. Remember when I said I didn't understand? Yes, that's you right now. Yes. Honestly, I skimmed it a little bit, but I have looked up this syndrome before, so I did have an idea of what was going on. I didn't recognize it as being called EDS though, so that's on me. You're flexible as a 7-year-old girl while having the bone strength of an 86-year-old male. Okay. You're a little bit broken. And an absolute fart machine. Nice set. Thank you. I'm so glad you like it. It's very pretty, isn't it? It looks very cool. And you can't wait for my next video. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You love how this turned out. Look, I might as well, I'll show you my little tattoo on the stream here since you're around to see it. But this is my T-Rex skull tattoo, looking kind of the same as what I've just built. So you can tell that I am a little bit obsessed with dinosaurs. Oh, and I just broke this part off it. Awesome, good job. It's sad you're almost done. Cannot wait. I think I read that. Love how this turned out. Thank you. Gotta get the dinosaur T-Rex controlled by the frog. I have no idea what that means, but that sounds fucking awesome. And your brothers are going crazy because you just read my comment. Okay. It's like I'm famous. Is it because I'm on the TV or something? ACP Pro. I feel famous. Thank you. Okay. I am... Yes, it is. Amazing. Big T-Rex skeleton with a frog and steering wheel. That sounds fucking sick. I don't know what it is, but it sounds sick and I'm on board. So yes, I'm going to end this now. I have actually recorded this whole stream from the beginning for the first time because my profile is completely empty at the moment. So if you wanted to watch me chatting to myself for the first 45 minutes and starting this build, I was a little bit quicker. You can watch it on my profile if you like. I don't know how this works. I don't know if I need to click upload. This is my 4th day streaming ever, so I don't know what's going on. Oh, it's on the steering wheel's on the inside. And now my dogs are barking because they want me to shut this thing down. Channel growing fast. I'll need a Discord server soon. Oh, you were too kind. Thank you so much. Doing a great job for day 4. Thank you. You guys are all so nice. This is awesome. I hope to see some of you guys maybe tomorrow when I do a big stream. It'll be for like 6 hours is what my plan is. So hopefully at some time will align with when you guys will be on watching. But yes, thank you so much for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Final build done. I'm going to put it on the shelf somewhere, even though you might not be able to see it. Wonderful, good luck. Hope to see you then. Be well. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hope you tell me to go to, hope I tell you to go to bed again. You need to go to bed right now. Beautiful. Thank you. I'm so glad you liked it. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow. And Ultimate Reaper, go to bed. And g'day to you, moles. Oh my gosh, things keep happening. ACP Pro, thank you for following. I'm trying to get off. Please, just let me get off. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Bye. Have a great rest of your day. I don't know how to say your name. Is it Daika? Daika Nexus? Thank you. And stop commenting because I have to keep reading every single comment before I get off. No, you suffer. I want you to suffer. Daika. I think I said that. I might have said Daika. I'm so sorry. Daika. Didn't want to say it. Shush. Guys, shush. This is getting too crazy. I'm trying to leave. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.